What's going down? It's your girl, J. Renee. You know, I always got something to say. And oh my gosh, we have King KHALI in the building. Yeah.
How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing amazing. You know, I've wanted to interview you for a very long time, especially since you've been popping on Twitter with your freestyle videos.
I appreciate it.
How was that notoriety? Like, what did you think that your freestyle videos would get that much attention?
I feel like a few years ago I tried to do like something similar in the car, and they were doing well. You know, I feel like I wanted to improve like how they looked and stuff like that and how it sounded. So I started recording myself and, you know what I'm saying, mixing the vocals and stuff like that to make it sound better so people could hear it better. And I feel like I always knew that it was going to, you know, still do well. So it's building a fan base on its own that way. But in between the drops when I drop music, I always think about like, you know, what beat I want to do a freestyle on in the meantime. So yeah, it's been working. It's been working.
How did you get started in the industry? Because when I met you, we were at TSU, Texas
Right.
Southern University. Okay.
Right.
And so how did you get started? Because I don't think I ever asked you about your journey.
I came to TSU to try to walk on for basketball. And I ended up getting hurt like the day before walk-on tryouts. Yeah, by my old roommate. That's my dog though. Shout out Rudy. But I always wanted to make music. I just like growing up, my parents, they were real Christian, like super Christian. So I couldn't go that route under their roof at least, you know. So when I moved to Texas and started going to college in Houston, I was just like, you know, I think I'm gonna start rapping. And I would always write stuff for people, but I just never had the courage to like, you know, do it on my own. And after I got hurt, I was just like, nah, it's time to, you know, get to this music stuff. So yeah.
So did you have to sneak to listen to, as they call it, secular music?
Oh yeah.
What were you sneaking listening to?
Yeah, so like my aunt, she's like the oldest sibling is my mom. So whenever we would go to her house, I was just listening to Lil Wayne nonstop. And that's why I moved to Texas. I'm at her house right now in our studio. But yeah, whenever I moved out here, I got to do whatever I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So it led me to like, you know, listen to any type of music I wanted to listen to and stuff like that. But yeah, Lil Wayne was like, especially that was all that was on the radio at the time, pretty much. And like, you know, like Ludacris, I'm from Atlanta. I don't know if you knew that, but I'm from Atlanta. So like, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Outkast, Ludacris, all them, like Jeezy, Gucci. I was listening to all that on the radio. And yeah, that's how I got my little fix before I went back home.
And you know what? Now I can see because old school Atlanta are great storytellers, in my opinion. They're great storytellers. And Wayne, I mean, he's a great lyricist. He'd go, in my opinion.
Yeah, right.
You know, once you hear that lighter flick, that's it. That's it.
For real. Nah, yeah. Wayne's my favorite rapper, like, ever. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of favorite rappers, but that's like the main dude. I'll be like, nah, ain't nobody rapping better than Wayne. To me, at least. But yeah, it's my little fix of secular music and stuff like that.
So when you decided to take your music talent seriously,
right?
Were you? I know you just said that you were songwriting and everything, but what pushed you to do it in front of people, to go from behind the scenes to the forefront?
So it's not really. I don't know. I don't get too emotional about it no more. But like when my grandma passed, that's when I really wanted to like start making music just as a way to like vent and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just get stuff out. And I was listening. I don't know if you're familiar with Logic, but
oh yeah.
I didn't listen to him too much. Like, you know, our freshman year of college, I think that's when he had dropped his first album, the Under Pressure album. And like prior to that, I didn't really listen to him much. I knew he could rap. But one day I was just like, you know, I'm gonna listen to the album because ain't nobody really dropped that week. I listened to his album and like, it felt like he was rapping my story, kind of. So I was like, nah, like if he doing this, you know what I'm saying, I could do it too. Like he cold, you know, that album cold as fuck, but I was just like, dang, I could do this too, you know? So that's what led me to like start really recording and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying, doing shows.
What was the emotion like when you had your first show? Were you nervous or were you like, man, forget this, I got this shit? Yeah, like a mixture of both.
Nervous. I was nervous for real because my very first show, I threw it on my own. I think I had about like 70 people that came out. But yeah, like I was real nervous. I was real nervous for that to be my first show. I was just like backstage. I had my brother and, you know, my homeboys with me. And like they were all, I don't know, they were nervous too, but they looked excited. And I was just like losing my mind. I'm like, bro, like I'm really gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? And when I went out there though, like I ain't really had like no stage fright or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it was a good show. It was a great show, especially for a first show. And that was like 2017, I think. But yeah, it was great.
What is your methodology behind your raps? Because you're not just a storyteller, you're also like you pick people's minds. You know what I'm saying? You encourage people to tap into the creativity. And I'm so glad you said logic because, you know, now that I think about it, it's like definitely, you know, not like a spitting image, but you know, you could tell you've taken some notes from him.
I feel like like I said, I got a lot of artists I really look up to. And I feel like I try to take the qualities I like about them the most and just combine them all, if that makes sense. Like, well, Wayne, I love Wayne metaphors, so like I try to be great at doing metaphors and stuff like that. And Cole, I love his storytelling, so I try to, you know, do storytelling songs sometimes where like, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a real experience or something that, you know, is relatable or something like that. Yeah, so I feel like ever since I've been rapping, I just been thinking about like how I could get better at everything. So it's just all around great type of thing. And I feel like, so it's like Drake. Drake is real good at that. Drake is like my favorite rapper. I mean, besides Wayne, because I got put on Drake from Wayne. But yeah, just like how he does everything, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I aspire to be like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to stick to just one sound. So I try to be good at everything. So whether it's, I don't know. And also I feel like it depends on how I feel at the time. Cause sometimes I don't want to be all, you know, lyrical miracle and stuff like that. Like I want to be ignorant sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to keep a balance, you know what I'm saying? It's a balance.
Now we're gonna get into you being on Twitter. Do you produce your own beats or were those beats that were sent to you and you freestyled on? Because I was like, did he just produce it and he freestyled this right here on Twitter?
Nah, you talking about the one I just dropped, Playroom?
I'm talking about it was a series that you dropped in a sense. Like I honestly thought it was a series that you were doing like maybe like every week.
Like the minute song?
Yeah, because it would pop up on my TL frequently. So I was like, shit.
Yeah, nah, they all different producers. So like what I've been doing is I've been just working, especially in San Antonio, because when I left Atlanta, I moved to San Antonio first before I came to Houston. And I feel like I wanted to work with a lot more producers because I'm cool with a lot of folks here. We just haven't had the chance to work. So when they send me beats, I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna make a minute song of this one, minute song of this one. You know what I'm saying? Because Instagram, that idea popped up in my head because of Instagram. I was just like, you know, it's a minute long. People gonna watch it and go on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? But it's several producers. I got a couple more that I'm gonna drop, and I'm thinking I'm gonna put them together as like a project on streaming platforms and stuff. But the next one I drop is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, it's a bunch of different producers. I think so far, about like 7, 8 producers so far. So trying to do a lot.
And talk about how you're able to not only, you know, network with the producers here or producers anywhere, period, but you have that creativity to actually go into the director side when it comes to your music videos, and even when it comes to your projects, the creativity in that. Talk about that.
I feel like I've always had that type of side in me as far as like directing goes. I just really, the main thing is like the budget. The main thing is the budget. So you gotta be real creative with certain stuff when you don't have the budget. But when, you know what I'm saying, your budget get higher, you able to do more stuff, like especially what I did with the last video I dropped. But yeah, lately I've been like writing down video ideas to like most of the songs I write, just in case I do a video to them. So I can know, like, I see a vision in my head basically of like how I wanted to start to finish, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like I've always had that side in me. As far as the projects go, I mean, I got a team, like my whole team, we really pitch ideas that way and stuff like that. I normally like to put together like the track list and stuff like that. As far as like the cover, my photographer shot it. I didn't know it was gonna be like a black and white cover, but it kind of played well with my with the way I wanted to drop the covers, like for the next, you know, singles that I drop and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they're all gonna be color themed. So this one was red, so that's why I had the red on the headband and stuff like that. So the next one's gonna be like, you know, just a bunch of different colors.
Yeah. But that just blew my mind right then and there. Oh my God. Oh, that's about to be lit. That's about to be lit.
A bunch of different covers.
Have you released an album yet? No? Or you just
I mean, yeah, projects. I dropped a deluxe project. I guess that would be counted as like an album last year. But they really just been like, yeah, like mixtapes and stuff like that. Not like a full album yet. So,
and I just gotta give you props because you use every sound as one. Like you can't pinpoint where you from, but you could pinpoint everywhere you've been, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I've been around.
Yeah, like how do you come up with stuff like that?
Yeah, it's really just about experience. Like it's life experience. I'm looking back on it, I used to hate, like, especially when I moved a lot and stuff like that, because in Atlanta, I went to total, before college, I went to like 17 schools. So in Atlanta specifically, yeah, it was about like 16 and I moved to San Antonio. I made it 17, like right before senior year. But I done stayed pretty much on like every side of Atlanta. I know, you know, met so many people, had so many conversations and stuff like that. Like, and I remember a lot of stuff, like I retain a lot of, you know, stuff like that. Even if I don't remember it like right then and there, later on I'll be like, oh, I remember this one thing happened, you know what I'm saying, when I had a conversation with this guy, or like I experienced this, you know what I'm saying, certain stuff I might block out until later. But I don't know, yeah, I just feel like from real life experience, like I stayed in Hawaii for like 2 summers when I was like 10, 11, 12. And I don't know, I still haven't even really talked much about that type of experience. But nah, yeah, it's I don't know. It's just, I guess, the storyteller in me.
And then I just want to ask you, are there, because you've been everywhere, do you feel like, because I know sometimes, okay, personally, I know sometimes I felt out of place when I've gone to a new environment.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt out of place and music was your consultor, in a sense?
I don't think I've ever felt out of place. I feel like I'm able to adapt pretty well. I don't know. I don't try to be just like liked by everyone, but I'm a pretty relatable person, I guess. So I ain't really had no problems everywhere I went because I'm on my business, you know what I'm saying? I talk to people when I feel like talking to people or when they feel like talking to me, you know, I respond and stuff like that. But other than that, you know, I mind my business for the most part. So, you know what I'm saying? I just try to be as real as possible. I ain't never really had no problems adapting to them. to be honest. Yeah.
Now let's get into this new music though. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about it. And this new music, and yeah, I got the exclusive video.
Right.
So I mean, has the video been released for the public yet?
Yeah, I dropped it.
Okay, let's talk about it. Talk to me about the name and how you came up with the whole concept within the video, and the project that's soon to follow.
Yeah, so I dropped 2 singles, but for the video is Leg Room. And I feel like I don't know, I just enjoy making that song. What's funny is that I wrote it to like an entirely different beat. And I was at home and I sent it to my producer Duvin. That's like my main producer, Duvin. And I just sent him the acapella. And I was like, make something with this if you can. And he was like, bet. So he sent me like 3 different beats. And that was the beat pretty much like I chose because I just felt like that would do well everywhere. Like it was another beat he had in there that he really liked. And it's crazy. I might mess around and like release it, you know what I'm saying? Like just an alternate version or something like that. But Duvin Cole, he was making beats in like 5 minutes. But he legit. So whenever I finished the song, I got it back. That's when I just started thinking about video ideas and stuff. And I knew I wanted to reenact kind of like the Fresh Prince scene where he missed the ball, hit the dudes and stuff like that. And then when I thought of that, it kind of led me to, I was like, all right, a hospital scene. So, I found like a hospital room that we could use and stuff like that. And everything just came together that way. Like I was just writing in between like what I wanted to see or like how I just thought it would be in my head, frame by frame type of thing. And my videographer, Quantum, he put everything together because he got a great mind when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah, we just worked together on it. This is the first time I ever really had like a dancer in my video. But it was fine. It was a good experience. I kind of want to have it be like the standard for the rest of my videos that I drop, maybe even higher than that. So yeah, I just want to top it the next time I drop something.
And Leg Room, is that a part of the project that's about to drop? And talk to me about the project, the name of the project, what's the track list, if you do have anybody we know on it, you don't have to disclose that to everybody else. You can disclose that to me though.
Got you. So I haven't really told anybody like my plans when it comes to this like this year, but I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you the real exclusive. So like I said, I was gonna do like color themes and stuff like that. So they're gonna be 2 packs because I don't like dropping singles. Just one song. And I feel like as far as albums go, people got short attention spans. So I've been working with these different producers that I've been making like, the minute songs with. And I want to drop like 2 songs with each of them for like the rest of the year type of thing. And it's just going to be a bunch of 2 packs. So this one is Chroma Red. And then the next one is going to be like Chroma Another Color. Chroma Another Color. And it's just going to, you know what I'm saying? Some of them going to have features, some of them not going to have features, like, So
yeah, I'm excited too. I'm sorry if I screamed in your ear. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's going to be some groundbreaking stuff right there because I can't think of anybody recently that's ever done that.
Yeah, it's going to be like a bunch of different sounds. Different producers, everybody got a different sound type of thing. So it's not always going to be stuff like Leg Room or No Better. It's going to be, some laid back stuff sometimes, some energetic stuff sometimes, some real lyrical stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't going to know. They ain't going to know what to expect. I like that.
Are you looking to remain independent? Or are you looking to sign to someone in particular? Are there things already in the works for you?
If anything, I thought about signing a distribution deal. Other than that, I don't think I would sign to like a major label unless like something just happens in the future that changes my mind. But yeah, I like the independent life. I like dropping when I want to drop, like doing what I want to do. So I like it being independent. It don't really matter to me. As far as I don't know, I just want to be able to have like freedom when it comes to, you know, art. So if this is the way I have freedom, yeah, so be it. So be it.
And it's amazing you said that about distribution deals, because now a lot of you've been making music for quite some time. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't really say new. But you know what I mean? It's like, like you're not new, but you always bring out some new and refreshing singles. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So really you're on your way to OG status in my opinion.
I'm trying.
Like with the distribution deals, you see people partnering up with like Audio Mag, with with SoundCloud. They're having partnership deals. Spotify having partnership deals. Tidal, you've have partnership deals, you know. Right. But you know, you ain't hear that from me. So like, what can you encourage the younger artists to take a hold of when it comes to deals like that, and to remain independent, to have your own masters and your own work?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I feel like whether you sign or don't sign, like your masters are the most important thing. So I would always try to negotiate, like, you know, you got to keep your masters. You know, that's just me. You know, other people, they probably got different type of values. Everybody don't want to be famous. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Some people just want to be rich. So, I mean, I feel like me personally, masters are like, you know, the highest priority to me. So if I can't keep my masters, then like we're not talking about nothing. So it's been artists like 21 Savage. I don't know if you ever seen that interview where he was talking about his contract and how he makes like 70%. Like he gets 70% of his stuff.
Oh yeah, and it was like, because of that sparked everybody to like pull up all those stats from YouTube and Spotify plays and all that.
He don't even have to like tour or nothing. Like he good on music. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists, you think they rich and you know all this. Nah, they just famous. They got to recoup all their money. They just, you know, got loan and stuff like that. People like Savage and SZA with RCA, like I think she owned like 70% too or stuff like that. Like,
and then,
all your masters, man.
And then Dolph, rest in peace, he owned all his stuff.
Right. Yeah, he was, all your masters, man. That's all I gotta say. That's my biggest advice.
And then what about knowing the business deals while talking about business deals?
That's very important. When I was at TSU, I majored in accounting, and like my last year there, I was like, I want to take a music business class just so I, you know, have basic knowledge of stuff. Right. So I was in there, like it just opened my eyes to like a lot of stuff as far as like what you need to know, and it be just like she was teaching us pretty much on YouTube, so it's a lot of stuff you can really just learn from YouTube. I was like, damn, I'm paying all this money for this class, and like she's just showing us YouTube videos. But I mean, it was pretty smart. It was pretty smart though, like, you know. But yes, you gotta know what you're talking about. Don't let nobody trick you. I feel like I'm glad that I majored in accounting, because, you know, that time come and I get rich, like ain't nobody gonna play me out my money. But as far as just own your masters, man. Just own that's my biggest advice. Make sure you own your masters, and then you can sell your catalog for 100 million, like Justin Timberlake and stuff like that.
And okay, so we have the 2 packs, right?
Yeah.
So when do you have a scheduled time when they'll be releasing, or is it just, you know, whenever you feel as though they're ready?
They're gonna be releasing. I don't want to say like super quick, but every month for the next few foreseeable months, I'm dropping something. So, yeah.
And how many views did Twitter get you, man? Because I feel like it was more than 15K that people liked and retweeted your videos, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't really checked today, but yeah. Normally my videos they do be doing pretty well on Twitter. I love Twitter. A lot of artists they like Instagram more and stuff like that. I'm more of a Twitter person, but to each his own. I feel like I started on there as far as music goes and just like certain apps that I enjoy being on and stuff like that. Instagram, I can't really. I like Instagram, but it's just not. It ain't Twitter to me. Like you got to be funny to thrive on Twitter.
Like Twitter, that's what we get gangster with on Twitter.
Right.
Shout out to Twitter.
Everybody got a perfect life on Instagram. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, don't make no mistakes on Instagram. On Twitter, like you be saying that real raw.
Only the real ones remember Twitter after dark.
Yeah, Twitter be going up. But yeah, and it's like I like it's easier to pop off on there because I feel like TikTok probably the number one with that now, but as far as like Twitter goes, somebody retweets it and they might know like, you know what I'm saying, a celebrity or something that so happens to see it, now they gonna retweet it. Like Cash Page retweeted one of my freestyles not too long ago. And I was like, how'd she see this? But I forgot she from Texas too, but yeah.
Is there anyone that you would like to work with from Texas or from anywhere?
Oh man. What was I talking about the other day? Are you familiar with Baby Cody? He from Houston, but he pretty lit.
I feel like I'm gonna have to see a picture.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you some of his stuff. But I like him as an artist because he don't sound like nobody. Like he pretty turned with his music. I feel like I want to work with him one day soon, hopefully. So there's a lot of artists I want to work with. I know most of them we might make something and it probably won't ever come out because that's just how music works. But yeah, Baby Cody, he one of the top ones on my list, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna hit him up one day, get to working on something. But I can't really think. There's so many people.
I want you to go ahead and tell everybody where they could check all your music, all your sounds, drop all your socials and everything for us.
Okay, I go by the name King KHALI. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, KHALI the King, KHALITHEKING, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all that. King KHALI. Yeah, man. Follow me. Go stream Leg Room and No Better Chroma Red. You know, more music dropping soon. Yeah, that's about it.
You should. Well, we're gonna talk some more, but about some more exclusive stuff. But y'all, I would check everybody next week on the Talk With Me podcast, y'all, because you know it's your girl Jay Renee. You know I always got something to say, and I want to thank you so much, King KHALI, for stepping in the building with us and dropping so many gems and giving us some gems and telling us some exclusives.
Oh, no problem.
And y'all better go stream every single last song. Do you hear me? Every single last one. You better follow this man. Don't stalk him, but follow him and everything. Cause you know, hey, I'm trying to tell you, some of my followers, they'll be like, "Oh my God, Jay Renee, he killed." Like, yeah. Don't stalk him, because that could lead back to me, and I don't want to go to jail. I'm too fluffy.
Oh my God. They ain't gonna stalk me.
But I'll check everybody next week on the Talk With Me podcast. Be sure to like, share, and of course, subscribe. Peace out.